Hey, what's going on YouTube? Back again with another video. I thought I'd do a bit of a gameplay video tonight. I haven't done gameplay in quite some time. I've been venturing out and doing some PC videos and some other bits and pieces, but yeah, got a new pickup to show you guys. This is DoDonPachi II, or B-Storm, and this is running on the IGS PGM hardware. And I'm going to do a credit on this game here. Let me just get situated. Oops. And yeah, I recently picked this one up a couple of weeks ago, and some of you guys probably know that on eBay there was a pretty big sale of DoDonPachi II cartridges going on by a gentleman by the name of Yaton, and he was selling full Japanese kits with the IGS PGM motherboard for about, I think it was $199. So yeah, it was actually a pretty good deal, considering the cartridge itself typically goes for about $150, although I think the price now has probably gone down quite significantly, because I think those kits are actually still available. So yeah, you can probably get one of these cartridges now a lot cheaper than you could, say, a few months ago. And although it's not a actual Cave release, this is actually licensed by Cave, but Cave really had nothing to do with this game at all, apart from a lot of the sprites and the backgrounds have been kind of reused from DoDonPachi and DonPachi. The game itself is a pretty good shooter in its own right. Certainly, probably on the easier side of the shmups, the Cave shmups, but it's quite fun to play in its own right. And here I am playing it on the Capcom Mini Cute, and I haven't really fired up the Mini Cute in quite some time, and I'm just slowly getting back into it. I kind of go through these phases where I don't really turn the cabs on very often, and it's usually when the weather starts to get warmer. In the game room, it does tend to get quite warm in the summertime, and I kind of don't always like to turn the cabs on because obviously they generate a lot of extra heat as well. But yeah, I thought I'd turn this one on and give it a go. It's a really cool game. I've played this before on emulation and stuff like that, and yeah, I thought I'd get the IGS PGM cartridge. Is certainly worth picking up, especially if you have that particular system. And just wanted to say a bit of a shout out to David, or CRTK. I know he's having some issues with his PGM motherboard at the moment, and hopefully he'll get his system sorted out. Because yeah, I know the feeling when hardware starts to break down. It's never fun, especially when you don't really know what has caused the problem. And as you can see, that's the first boss already taken care of, and I haven't really spoken much about the gameplay, but it's your standard kind of 2-button fare here. Spamming the fire button will let off your basic shot, and holding it down will let off your secondary, and then obviously you have a bomb button as well for when you get into some trouble. So there's also particular scoring mechanics in this game, and quite honestly, I'm not really sure what that entails, but knowing that it's a variant or a DDP type game, obviously collecting the bees that fall and the gold, and obviously learning how to chain the combos is probably the most important things to do in this game. Yeah, this is a pretty cool game, as mentioned. And yeah, if you find a copy, which, as mentioned, it should be fairly easy to get one if you're looking for one these days. Yeah, I would recommend you pick it up, especially if you're into this kind of genre of game. Certainly a lot of fun to play. Approaching the second boss here. Now, one of the criticisms I have about this game is that when you're fighting a boss, you really don't know where it's at. You know, normally in these kind of games, when you start defeating the bosses, some kind of meter or something, or some indication that you're getting close, or you know that the boss is changing color, or it's turning brown or turning red. But in this one, you just really have no clue as to how much more damage you need to do, and it makes it a little bit tricky, especially if you have bombs and things like that you want to save or use. But you know, minor nitpicking, and you know, you got to consider, as mentioned, this isn't a official arcade game. There we go. Well, it's made a liar out of me because this one is starting to turn red, so I take that back. There we go, that's second boss down. This is stage 3, and see if we can get to the end of stage 3, maybe on stage 4. I've got 1 life left. But I have no bombs left, so maybe a little bit tricky, but we'll see how we go. We'll give it one more credit to you guys. Just go a little bit further. The other thing about this game is, as you can see, your score doesn't reset. So which again, it's not a huge deal, but you know, if you're going for score and on 1 credit, just kind of makes it a little bit lazy to just fire up another credit, and the score will continue. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the IGS BGM hardware. Some really cool games for it. One of the other ones that I really recommend if you're looking into the system is the Gladiator. It's a fantastic beat 'em up game. And of course there's Demon Front, which is a really, really awesome metal slug clone. And in some ways, you know, I prefer it to some of the metal slugs that are out there. It's just got a charm of its own that's really awesome. Approaching the third boss here. Actually, I haven't gotten this far before, so I'm not really too familiar with the pattern here, but also need to avoid its big lasers there. One more credit. Let's get to the next stage. Alright, it's stage 4, and yeah, this will be the last credit, guys. I don't want to go through the entire game. There's 5 stages in all. Losing a ton of lives here. I mean, I will say, you know, even though this is an easier of the shmups out there, there's still certainly a challenge to beat this on 1 credit. And I'm going to leave it there for now, guys. As mentioned, I don't want to go through the entire game. But yeah, just a bit of a taste of B-Storm, DoDonPachi II for the IGS PGM hardware. And yeah, just leave it at that. And I'll start making some more videos quite regularly. I've got a couple of other PCBs and pickups to show to you guys. So yeah, keep watching my channel, and thanks for watching as always, and we'll catch you later. Bye for now.